Yo, be back in the studio. Take a little break for a minute. Boozy. Yo, what's good, my guy? Haven't streamed in a minute. In like a little bit over a week. I was actually on I went on vacation to my family reunion, yo, in South Carolina. But the trip turned kind of sour. Not even kind of sour. The trip turned really bad, you know. Uh, so our family reunion was supposed to be the 14th, 15th, and 16th, which was a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. We all had our plans. We were supposed to meet up at my cousin's house and do the cookout and all that shit. So Thursday was supposed to be the jump off day. And so I rode down with my aunt and uncle from Virginia. The last two times I went home, I drove all the way down. I just really didn't feel like driving all the way to South Carolina this time, which is cool because, like I say, I just drove to my aunt's house in Virginia and left my car there, and then I rode with them to South Carolina. Which means I don't have my own personal car when I get down to South Carolina, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I got cousins and people will let me borrow their car or whatever. But so yeah, I left here on Tuesday, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before last, and drove down to Virginia Tuesday right after work. And then I got to Virginia about like 8 something. Hold on, I gotta give myself a view. What the heck? So yeah, I left here on the 12th, right after work. Got to Virginia like 8:30ish, 9 or something like that. And yo, what up? And I chilled with my family in Virginia. We had a good dinner. My uncle cooked some good ass beef stew, man. That shit was fucking delicious. And then we got up Wednesday morning. We packed up the car, and so my aunt and uncle drove their car down, and my cousin and her boyfriend went down too. So I rode with them. And so, like I said, I left my car there, and we packed up the two cars, and we drove down to South Carolina. We left VA like 10ish, 10:30, something like that. We got to South Carolina like around 5 on Wednesday afternoon. That's that was the 13th. So the day before, you know. So we got to South Carolina. Checked into the hotel room. The coolest thing too about like when I ride down with my aunt, she just always she gets my room for me, and so, but she always stays at like a super nice hotel too, so I ain't had to pay for my room or nothing. And so we get there, we go out to eat for dinner, we have a good time that night. And this is just the people we rode down with, because like I say, things weren't supposed to start until the next day. So it's just me, my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin and her boyfriend. We went out and had dinner. I got to know him a little bit because that was my first time meeting him. And And so yeah, everybody, went to the hotel. We got nice ass suites and shit, and then the next morning, jump off morning, Thursday, I get up. I was up like 7. Well, a little bit before that, I went to the gym. Actually, the YMCA is like walking distance from the hotel. It's not even. It's like maybe a block away, but you don't even have to walk like a sidewalk or nothing. Like where the hotel is at, there's another like business right beside it, and then on the other side of that business is the YMCA. Of course, they got parking lots, so you just walk through the hotel parking lot and like cross the street, walk through the other parking lot, and then you're at the fucking Y. It's right there. It's literally like a 3 minute walk. It only take like 2 or 3 minutes to walk over there. So I got up Thursday morning. I went to the Y. Man, they charge you $10 a day for a day pass, and I'm only there for a couple. I was in there for like a few minutes, like not even an hour, man. 45 minutes. Then I I left the Y. So that was like around 8 something. I came back to the hotel. They be having the breakfast and shit. So I sat downstairs and ate some breakfast. And then I went back to my room, and I was just about to get ready for the day. And then my sister called me. My sister lives in Florida, and she was supposed to be on her way up that day. She was going to miss the first day, and then just come Friday anyway. So my sister called me crying hysterically, like hysterically crying to the point where she almost couldn't talk. And she said that um, she just got word that one of our aunts had died. And I'm like, what? I'm like, slow down, hold up. What? She's like, oh, they just called me. They said Aunt Jackie dead. You need to tell Aunt Jean. I was like, what? Yo, and then, yo, King, what's good, bro? And then she just hung up the phone. I was like, I'm still in shock, I'm processing what she said. She just said that my aunt died. So I leave my room. I go, yo, P was good. So I leave my room and I go to my aunt's room, knock on the door. Her and my uncle, I said it's in the morning. They're just getting up, getting ready too, and I'm like, yo, did anybody just call you just now? Am I like anybody like who? Did anybody call you and say anything? Did you talk to anybody this morning? And it's like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, well, Taria just called me and said that Aunt Jackie is dead. And then we're all standing there in fucking shock and like, I'm still trying to process it. Now they're trying to process this shit. And then my aunt said, well, did you talk to Shelton, her son? I said, no. She said, well, let me call Shelton. And she calls my cousin. He answers the phone. He answers the phone crying hysterically. It's the weirdest thing, bro. It was supposed to be the first day of the family reunion. And my aunt died in her sleep that night. And they found her that morning. This was on the 14th, Thursday, the 14th. That's why I told Puff, I was in Colombia. You know, my aunt live in Colombia. Her youngest son and his girlfriend, they also live in Colombia. And he goes to his mom's house a lot. They go over there and chill with his mom's and her boyfriend. And I don't know why his girlfriend was over there. I still didn't really ask her, but I get his girlfriend just went to the house that morning. You know, because she's a part of the family now, and I don't know if she was going to get over there to chill with my aunt before they get ready because everything was going to be in Hartsville, which is about an hour from Columbia. So she went to the house that morning and she found my aunt. And my sister and my aunt are like best fucking friends. They are best friends. And so that's why the girlfriend called my sister first. She figured that that's the person who should know first in the family. That's crazy, bro. And then we buried her on my sister's birthday, which was the 21st. So, yeah, we buried her exactly a week later on my sister's birthday, on her best friend's birthday. The whole shit is just so weird and crazy because I love seeing my family, and I was happy, genuinely happy to see my family and spend time with my sister and be with her on her birthday. But then we're mourning the loss of one of our fuck, bro. It's gonna take a while for me to like. I'll be fighting back tears so hard right now because she was like, I ain't really had no mom. My mom was on drugs and shit, and me and my sister were in foster care as kids, bro. I was 5. My sister's 2 years older than me. I was 5, and my sister was 7 when we went into foster care. And up until that time, my mom was, she was barely there. She was barely present. You know what I'm saying? That's why she lost custody of us. So, like, luckily, I got a bunch of aunts, and all my aunts stepped up, yo. They all stepped up. Um, and at certain times, different ones stepped up more than others. And for a while, like that aunt, she was basically my mom for a while. 56 years old. Life is precious. Cherish the motherfuckers you love, bro. Let them know you love them. Because any moment, bro, we all got to go. All of us. 'Yeah, bro, that shit crazy with the bridge. They say the ship lost power and it couldn't steer. Fucking hit the fucking pillar, knocked that shit down. About 7 or 8 cars were on the bridge. Luckily enough, they got the warning signal out to stop the traffic from entering or going onto the bridge. But the cars that were already on the bridge, they ain't had enough time to get off that motherfucker, yo. I would have been out that bitch, dog. I don't know. I'm doing 100, nigga. As soon as I see a boat and hear some sirens, I'm gonna floor that motherfucker, bro. I'm flooring that bitch. And if not, if I see that shit going down, I'm making sure my windows is down while the car going down, bro. Cause they say that the hardest thing. At the same time, motherfuckers, you'll be so terrified and so panicky, and then it's cold still. They say the water only like that shit less than 50 degrees, man, like 40 something degrees. Soon as your body hit that water, you going in that shock. It's so much, yo. That shit tragic as fuck, nigga. Like, goddamn. But I saw that shit at the gym this morning, so I'm up at 4 o'clock. I'm at the gym like 4:15, 4:20. So I'm in there. I already did some stretches and shit. Most of the time I don't even be paying attention to the TV, yo. I don't. I have my headphones on, jamming, doing my shit. And then I just happen to be at one machine, like most of the time, like where I work out at, you can't even see the TVs. The TVs for the people who be on the treadmills and shit. I don't be on no fucking treadmill and the stairs and none of that shit, man. I be up front with the fucking dumbbells and the goddamn bench and shit. Like, so where that shit position, the TVs are just slightly right behind your. It's like almost directly over your head. So if you're working out right there, you don't see that shit. So normally I don't watch TV at the gym. But just so happened I was doing some back exercises on this one machine that was far enough back where the TVs are right in front of me. And actually, the TV in front of me was playing Bob's Burgers, and then there was some shit trying to sell some QVC selling a box set of knives, and then the last two TVs had the news on it, and both of them was playing that shit. So I'm looking, bro. I swear on everything I love. I got up. Fuck this shit. I stood in front. I had to go walk down that bitch. Bridge collapsed in Baltimore. Shit is. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, oh, I'm streaming on Instagram now, bro. Hey, I was sharing that shit first thing this morning. That's the first thing I post on my goddamn Instagram. I was like, yo, y'all niggas check this shit out. You live in B-Boy, y'all better be checking on y'all people, dog. It was early in the morning, but still, yo, the whole bridge, the entire thing is gone. That shit is gone. Yo, this is billions of dollars in damage, lawsuits, uh, injury, everything, yo. This shit is gonna be so expensive, yo. Pete Buttigieg already like, look, man, this is kind of like some crazy shit. We'll give y'all some government funding to help any way we can. You better, nigga. Y'all just sent $163 billion to Ukraine. You just sent $163 billion over that shit. Y'all better help with that shit, motherfuckers. This country's so fucking weird. I swear it is. You said that shit like you had to say it. Bitch, that shit should be automatic. Yeah, the government should help with that shit. That was a crazy freak accident. The city of Baltimore and the state of Maryland shouldn't have to bear the weight of that by themselves, yo. Yeah, but that ain't for no economic um, sustainability or some kind of cushion or nothing. This is for like a local disaster. You know what I'm saying? This is like a real, true disaster. There was apparently a complete accident. The ship lost power. So now, whoever owned that shit, when the last time you got your shit maintenance, man? When last time you had your shit serviced? All your navigation systems, when the last time y'all had that shit checked out, man? What's going on, man? Your engine, your backup shit, all your fail safe fell. You got fail safes, right? You got you ain't got a backup for the backup. That's your issue. Somebody, some way, still gonna get in trouble about this, cause it's too much. I wonder who. Like I say, the people on the boat. may not be your fault, but whoever inspected that boat last, whoever supposed to write off on the paperwork say this shit is seaworthy, this vessel is fully capable of transporting. Whoever signed that slip, we gonna have to talk to you, buddy. Is that your name? Yeah, come on, sit down. Yeah, sit down. Close the door. You know? They goes, it one for you, and one for you. Everybody, get some toilet paper. I never get over that one. Now that shit was hilarious. And then the motherfucker said, you know, like when we had our hurricane, it like thousands of people died. I mean, y'all got lucky. Y'all only had like hundreds. Y'all ain't even peak. Y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? It was terrible, but one for you. But you know what I'm saying? We had thousands. Our shit was worse. Yo, I never ever forget that one, bro. That was too funny. That was too funny. That one, and then when Kaepernick, he said, if that was me, I would have fired that son of a bitch. I say, damn, this motherfucker. You talk about his mama? Why you? Nigga cold. That nigga, he call you us. You and your mama. That's the one thing that phrase, that shit have triggered some people. Cause you think is most people just say you son of a bitch. You just think it's directed at me. No, you talk about you call my mama a bitch? Wait a minute, nigga. You do what? Them in some areas, them fighting words, man. In some areas, bro, them fighting words. I'm telling you, bro. He the man though. He about to come back bigger and better. Trust and believe, man. This nigga got sneakers now. Yo. You know you already had the suits back in the day, right? The Trump suits. The red, the cap is iconic. Now, the cap is iconic. A new phrase. This motherfucker, that shit is in the lexicon. MAGA. You say that, you already know what it means. Yo, it's an acronym, but everybody know MAGA. Now this nigga got sneakers, high tops, gold. Yo, and then yo, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hmm? Oh my god, why is it trying to get me to do all this shit on my fucking phone? Yo, is it this right here? I only seen the one clip of it so far. Where, yo, They asked the motherfucker how you plan on paying for his goddamn court fines. Is this it right here?
Former President Donald Trump, he and his attorneys trying to get a new date for his criminal case linked to hush money payments that is, to Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. And that evidence shortly before entering court. Here's what the former president had to say.
I can't find that John. But anyway, he was at one of the hearings. There's like, how you gonna pay this shit? That motherfucker turned around here like, cash. That shit like $100 and something million. Yo, he said I'm gonna pay it in cash. It's on my Instagram. Yo, go check that shit out. I can't find that shit on YouTube. Yo, I'm telling you. Hey. Yo, that shit look like Call of Duty how they dropped in on that nigga house. they had his son in handcuffs. They ran out of, that shit was some GTA shit. I said, yo, this Puff Daddy? Woo, boy, hey, but once again, man, did he do it? Did he? I don't know. Motherfucker had money for too long, man. Motherfucker went, hey, bro. When you be having, see, people don't know that Puff Daddy also comes from money. That nigga had money his whole life. He ain't never, ever been poor. Diddy ain't never been poor. And I've come to realize poor people think different from people who aren't poor. People who don't have to worry about like the day-to-day rat race and regular stress. People who have the freedom to like move around in the world and have time to sit around and think and be creative and produce stuff. Like those people always think a little bit different. And at the same time, like if you're like that from your entire life, when you get older, you've experienced so many things that you're always trying to find new things to experience. And if you do live a leisurely life and you do have the resources, then you can try anything you want to try. And then most of the time, resources and finances mean money. Money means power. And power is able to corrupt anybody, especially when you've always had this ability for so long. And then you're in the entertainment business where you have to be sleazy, snake-like, and maneuver a certain way. I can imagine like anybody in his position, the owner of a record label, would do some devious shit, bro. Now everything they said or saying about this dude, I don't know. Man, they saying crazy shit like he importing and doing this is all for entertainment purposes only. YouTube and Instagram. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not giving out any advice on politics, medicine, entertainment, education, or anything like that. Do not take anything I'm saying seriously are literally, if you think anything I'm saying may have a grain of truth, I would advise you to do the research yourself and figure this stuff out, because I am not a professional and I have no clue as to what I'm talking about, because this is just for entertainment purposes only. But did he do all this stuff about the winging and wanging and the thing? I don't know. I wouldn't never did. I ain't never seen it with my own eyes, not once. But I could imagine how people could be corrupted by having so much power and influence and financial resources to persuade, bribe, coerce, force, extort people into certain positions. All skin folk ain't kin folk. And at the same time, watch what's going on over here. Hey, don't pay attention to nothing else. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Don't watch the other hand. Just hey, hey, hey. So check the news. Don't just stay stuck on that story neither. Check the news on other shit that's going on, because this is when you miss a lot of shit. When the entertainment hype get in there. Oh, this is a famous person. A famous person got arrested for what? Trafficking. So I make sure I gotta check the news tonight. My other man who I been getting news from lately, he said his TikTok got banned. They say they took some shit off his Instagram. Off his YouTube channel. That motherfucker be dropping some heat though. Here's the fucking news, if you give a damn. We're gonna start a new painting. This is gonna be, I guess it's more like an abstract painting, how I'm looking at it. And then I was thinking about, like, how can I do an outline or anything like that. I don't really think that, I don't think that I'll be able to really, like, do anything like that with this one. The crazy thing I see lately was that the weather pattern that's been happening in the same path as the eclipse that's coming up. Oh yeah, we do got that super long eclipse. When is that? This next week. So Midjourney has a new web platform available. Of course, millions of people have access to it, but a lot of people don't. They said if you were using the older versions of Midjourney, and if you had already generated more than 1,000 images, then they let those people hop on to the new alpha for their website, and it works pretty good. Like the original format from Discord, it's not bad. I like how that works, but this one, the way it's set up now, it's like I like it. Like whoever thought of that shit, like y'all did a good job with that, yo. And so I've really been trying to use. I haven't used DALL-E yet, because now everything is paid. Like all the fucking free beta, all that shit is done. And so I did this free beta for Midjourney, and I just got stuck and stayed there, and I didn't really browse around. Like there's a couple of other like free ones that I tried that are just shit, and it's just like nah. But I know that Stable Diffusion and DALL-E are supposed to be Midjourney's rivals, but everything price wall now, dog. Everything. I got to 1,000 images. You did? Did you? Well, did you see the new setup? Hold up. Let me move the cameras over here because we're about to start. I'm gonna at least I want to prime this canvas. Like I say, because it's kind of an abstraction in a way, and so I don't think that there's not a lot of pencil work that I can really do with this one because it's just like I'll show you guys. I'll show you. Oh, how did I do that? Oh. All right, I'm trying to get YouTube. YouTube, say what's up. The Instagram, they go YouTube right there. These guys are in here fucking chilling. My man Boozy and the homie Puff. I was gonna try to stop by and see Puff, but he said he had a cold and he wasn't feeling good. And I said, well, nigga, I don't want to catch that shit, so I'll catch you next time. But I don't know if YouTube is, I don't know if y'all can see that real good. Hold up, YouTube, let me see. Let's see if I can go with both y'all. Alright, so, oh, my bad. So this is Midjourney Alpha. And here is the first tab is Explore tab. I don't know how you can get your stuff on the front screen for Explore. But now with Alpha, they have these new tabs right here where you can automatically use this image as a reference source. If you click on the image, the prompt is here. You can blow the image up. You can go back. Now you can copy this prompt and use this, but it's going to give you something similar but not the same. So you can say use this, or you can say I just want to use damn, YouTube can't see that. Or you can say I just want to use this image, or you know what, I want to just use this style. And then the prompt. I don't know. It's so cool. And I always thought about that because a lot of people would generate stuff and they wouldn't share their prompts. But here, like, it makes you share your prompt. You have to share your prompt. And anything you mix to it. So they added an aspect ratio of 16:9. And then once again, you can use this image, the style, or you can use the whole prompt. And yo, Midjourney looks so fucking good now. Yo, you can't tell me, bro. Man, like I say, never tried DALL-E, never tried Stable Diffusion, but why? like why? That shit is. And what's up? So go back. The prompt is a cocktail at noon in the summer is placed on an open kitchen counter of the villa. There are many crushed ice cubes in the cocktail. The decoration style is bright, modern, and simple. The sun is shining into the room at noon. Use the Canon EOS R5 camera to shoot like a professional. Shoot in a studio using wide-angle lens, Fuji 16mm. They put an aspect ratio of 38:49, and they stylized it at 250. And this is one of the images that it generated. This is all AI, bro. All of it. These are not real people. These are text. And you can see, now this one is kind of messy, how their faces smush real hard right there. It's still good. If you just was scrolling through like this, you would have thought that was a real photo. You know, cartoon, real photo, you know, but when you look at even at the ones that look real, the thing now is the hands are looking so much more better. And then in order to help with that, man, check the hands out. The hands are getting really good. You remember it couldn't do hands? She has these, they're a little sloppy still because this hand doesn't look exactly right, but you got the right four fingers right there. They look pretty much all like natural length and everything. It's really understanding. Now look at this hand, and it has the right number of fingers, but it doesn't look like it's positioned right. And so this is obviously a high fashion photo of Harry Potter with a short trimmed beard, well groomed hair. And then boom, you get this shit right here, yo. Like yeah, like I said, you can't tell me this is not good. So that's the explore mode. Once again, I don't know how you get your pieces on the front page for other people to explore it. Man. But so that's tab 1. Tab 2 is create. So here is where you can just go ahead and use this box up here, this imagine box, and you can put your own prompts in there and generate from the create mode. The archive shows you a bigger window folder of all the images that you've generated, and it keeps them categorized 2 days ago, on the 19th, and so there and there. Here, I like this. You can rate images. This is how the community makes Midjourney better. If the prompt if the image adheres to the prompt, you can select, which one you think does it better, or just from which one looks the most realistic, or even if it's like stylized art, just what looks the best. A hippo and a cub in wilderness photography. Okay, that prompt, that's what you got. A hippo and a cub, and they're in the wilderness, and it's definitely looks like a wilderness photography. This one right here is a screenshot of a machine with attached gear in the style of expert draftsmanship. The steam engine axle turning wide angle. I mean, that prompt, it looks like that's what it's kind of described. So both of these are good. Like, they both adhere to the prompt. And I don't know. I think shit like this is easier to produce. So I like to click on the more natural stuff. The best photography with a Sony A7 III with Helios 5.8mm f-stop 2.8. A medical worker in the lab is placing slides into the machine. There's a little bit more of the prompt there, but it kind of just drags off. And that looks like what it is. So if you click on it, it won't enlarge it, or it won't allow you to read the rest of the prompt. It just lets you like it. So whatever part of this prompt, it looks like pretty good. Like, both of her hands are on the same side of the microscope, which we normally don't operate microscopes like that, but her seating position is kind of weird a little bit. But like the static stuff, it does static really good. Structures and cabinets, interiors, and things like that. I think that's easy. Getting situations like this, how do humans manipulate things with their hands? How do we hold stuff? How does different things look in motion? This is all AI ? Deep fake about to be off the chain, about to step the publish my publishing game up God level. And then now OpenAI already created Sora, so it's way beyond images now, so you can do videos. So this one is close-up of an elephant influencer, fashionable with clothes, 3D illustration, isolated background, position the object on the edge, copy space. I guess that is an elephant influencer, you know, and how they personify the elephant is pretty good. I'm gonna click on that one. Okay, once again, that's some stylized art. I just like this. That motherfucker look like a real person, bro. Which one of these Brahmas? I kind of like the foreshortening in here, but I like the black and white looks good. The hands here look way good on this hand, but this hand is the fingers are kind of missing the bottom two right here. But on this hand, these top four fingers are good, and you can really make out like the underlying fingers under there. So I'm gonna give this one the win because once again the hands are getting way better. No, go. Click, there it goes. Both of these are just stylized cartoons, kind of like watercolor-ish. Is it the same prompt? Watercolor style, cozy and bright, newborn room, and it's the same prompt that gives you two different options. This looks more like a watercolor. Once again, the dollhouse with eerie music playing inside. This is a static structure. Like I said, that's really simple. This deer looks good. Face of a big deer in the forest with sad look, ultra realistic. How can a deer look sad? But anyway, I'm still give it that because that deer does look natural. This guy looks really good. These trees. Wow, Will and Wicked. In the middle of the pattern and the slogan, wild and wicked. And the font of the slogan is rendered with leopard print. It's not good at words yet. Oh no, that is, see, but that's the W, it looks like a U, and then I can see the I. I thought that was a LL, but that is I, L, and D. So it almost got it. And then it made the and here and the and sign here. But it got this. It's getting really close. I might have to give that. I'm gonna click that one. That's close. Oh, both of these are pretty. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. That's kind of freaky. Let's get that one. What? Yo, don't ban me for that. Yo. What the heck? What the world was that? Okay, let's not rate any more images today. I did not know. Yo, YouTube, Instagram, yo, you see that was not planned. There's no way that I can manipulate that. I did not know that Midjourney could do that. Honestly, I guess because it's not a real person. But still, it looks so real. Wait a minute, man. Look, man. I'm offended by the AI. Like, yo, bro. Out of nowhere. We was gonna, man, look. So this is what I've been trying to create. Yeah, my archive. So we're still telling the Anunnaki story here. So I'm really just bouncing around with my canvases. This is basically the giant painting that I did, but it's flipped and reversed on the other side. So this was the inspiration for that, or a part of the inspiration for that last painting. But now I want to do a destruction of the world series. I'm kind of figuring out this series is going to be several series to make a whole. All right, think of the Star Wars shit. You know, where you got like the first trilogy, the second trilogy and the third trilogy, but then like they not in order really, but they all still are part of that same shit. So this is how I'm gonna kind of look at it this way. And um but yeah, I have to do like several uh end of the world scenarios. So what we're gonna do on this next one is we're gonna do this, Joe. Not that one. Well, it's actually a combination of a few. Is it that one? All right, this one. So it's gonna be these clouds. I'm gonna kind of use this part here. I'm gonna take all of this out of the sky, and then I want to use one of them like has the meteor streaks, and then I'll probably kind of use like this type of meteor streaks going in there. And so that's going to be, this canvas is like extinction level event type shit. And then the next piece after that is going to be like a couple of different places getting destroyed. So you're going to see it coming in from space, and then you're going to see the actual destruction on Earth. Some of it is going to be direct meteor impacts, but then like other shit will be the motherfucking flood, yo. And then people gonna start telling stories about the Giants, yo. So I got some shit laid out, man. I got some shit laid out. But then also I gotta finish telling like the old part. So I wanted to pick this society so we can see a far like a wide angle view of their culture. I want to get like some people, like some more close up shit of different people in different settings. Maybe a council meeting. I may want to go back and do some of this over again because this is from like the older version. But now with this new version, like I said, I can use the image, the style, or the prompt, and I can just they just make it so much easier to just go back and update all of your older stuff. I was gonna even like update some of these destruction scenes. Maybe use one of these. So there's gonna be like the next few paintings for this is gonna be all just destruction, which is bad. I get that, I know, but that was definitely a part of it. And but then we're gonna do you know, the rebirth of civilization. The you know, when we find these old structures, and then Return of the Kings is like the last part I did is like, you know, Return of the Princely Ones. Like this is kind of like later in the story because they leave when the planet was being destroyed. Then the humans kind of flourished a little bit, and then the guys came back and kind of gave us a little bit of direction. So that's going to be like several pieces, like I say, just showing like different parts of the cultures before it was destroyed. So this is basically like the Atlantis, Anunnaki, Noah. It's all the same shit. Gilgamesh. It's all the same fucking story. It's the same thing. Everything the same story. There was a great civilization. It got wiped out. The ones who survived came back and gave knowledge to everybody else. It's always the same story. How did it happen? It's always a flood. But what created the flood? You know, some people say that the water sprang up from the earth. You know, if you look at the Younger Dryas impact theory, there was a major comet impact with meteor showers that may have caused a nuclear winter that caused local flooding that would look like a world flood anywhere. When people see some shit like that streaking across the sky and they talk about the dragons and the gods were battling in the heavens, you know, this is what they were describing here. You know, and the shit was not pretty. Shit fucked everything up. So I don't want the whole, like, that's why I thought about like compartmentalizing it, because like I do want to show like a bunch of destruction. I ain't even gonna lie, because I think that's like the part that people don't realize, that, oh well, how do you know? Well, most of the shit was fucking destroyed. It was destroyed, and we have very, very few remaining pieces of evidence for this shit, of like what was that, and why is the story of Atlantis still being passed down? Was they something really to that shit? Why does the Bible talk about the Nephilim, who were giants, and people like Goliath? You know, what the fuck? What is all these ancient legends? Was they, you know, there's something to it, because it's everywhere. The shit is everywhere. And you ain't gotta believe the shit at all, but you at least have to acknowledge that everybody say the shit. The so-called Native Americans here in North America, they talk about giants, and that there were these giant red-haired beings. That in the Middle East, they talk about giants. In Africa, they talk about giants. In Europe, they talk about giants. In China. Everybody can't just be talking about some shit and that shit ain't never been real. Even in your religious stories, they tell you there was giants. Now you ain't gotta believe it absolutely the way where they like, 40 feet tall. I don't know. But there's something to it. When everybody say thing, dragons. Once again, every culture, everywhere. Everybody say there was a flying lizard. What was that flying lizard? We already know, like in my lifetime, like 3 or 4 species already went extinct. Like the Tasmanian tiger and a couple of fish and some other shit went extinct just in my lifetime. And we only know about that shit because you got photographic evidence but who knows? Birds, dragons, they skin may be so fine and delicate, and their bones may be, thin and hollow like bird bones to give them good flight, that when they die, they whole shit just decompose and there ain't nothing left of it. That's why we can't find no dragon remain. I'm just saying, but I just know everybody talk about dragons, bro. They might be something to that shit. So when motherfuckers say there was a world flood that wiped out everything and started everything back over, but then there was just like one person or one group of people who had knowledge of the previous world who was able to preserve that and then pass that knowledge down to the stragglers, or not. In most stories they say that they just procreated to replenish the earth, which that's another weird thing too, because once again, the Bible story is the one that I know the best. They wasn't a lot of women on that boat. Yeah, I'm just saying. They wasn't a lot of women on the boat. Where everybody come from? Where? So that's why I think it was more localized flooding and not a global flood that killed everything. And that pockets of people were able to survive this shit somehow. So that's the story I'm trying to tell with these next, I don't know, however many paintings this shit gonna take. It's gonna take a while to get, like, man, it took me 6 days just to get a few images that I think that I can combine and make into something that I want to see. And then I debated for 45 minutes which canvas I was going to put it on yesterday. All right, guys, I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick, and I will be right back. One thing I want to do really is just tone this canvas first. And I think I'm gonna tone it blue, obviously. Now I'm questioning which one I want to use as the base. Actually, all of them are basically the same. I like the clouds on that one the best, though, I think. So I might just try to emulate that one. Blue acrylic paint is what we're looking for. Let's see. Shit. I don't know, man. I might use another color. I got these paints, but Nah, I don't think I'm gonna put this on there. I don't have any blue acrylic paint. What the hell? Shit. Alright, gotta go with our old trusty, our raw sienna. It's never let me down before. I wouldn't mind having like a blue tint to it, since most of it is gonna be blue anyway. Alright. So this is the game plan. About to just tone this canvas tan. Orange, brown, whatever you want to call it. It's sienna. Alright, so first I want to kind of wet the canvas a little bit. I normally keep a bowl in here for that. So I got a bowl. I got a brush. Alright, I need some water. Gesso? No, I don't like gesso, bro. Mel's hole, the bottomless hole that the government took over. Yo, you ever watch the Y-Files? I'm telling you, bro. If you like anything like that, check out my man AJ. It's WF, but his channel is the Y-Files. I can't get it. Is that the Schmidt funny camera or not? But yeah, if you go to the Y-Files, check his shit out. He covers anything like that you can think of. Don't even start naming stuff, because every time you name it, I'll be like, yep, he talks about that. God, trust me. Trust me, bro. Yeah, he had to take a little break. So he made long format compilation videos. So he said he's gonna take like 3 or 4 weeks off, but each week they do have like a compilation video of some of their best stuff, and like like a few of them are like over 2 hours long. Like he has a lot of content. I don't blame him. I need a break too. Shit. But that's how he got so big and where he at now. That motherfucker be busting his ass putting that shit out there. He got good ass sponsors. He had a fucking Temu sponsor, a goddamn what's the deodorant guys? I got a vacuum in here because like there be so much shit on this fucking floor. It's hard to keep it off the canvas just by me moving around. Shit just floats onto the canvas all the time. That's because I only vacuum up here like once a year, maybe. That's that. I don't normally have to do this with these big ass canvases. It's just easier to do it when it's on the floor. Where'd I put the paint? Oh. Ugh. You know, just by me getting up, I bet there's like shit on me that's gonna float right back down. Son of a bitch. Still haven't made a new beat yet, but we'll get there. I might make something soon. smaller canvas, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Alright. So now we just gotta let this bad boy dry. Damn, I only live 50 miles from the hole. Bro, you can't go there, bro. That shit, the government said it's an unsecure location. And they got all the no trespassing signs and everything. They're telling everybody this is a no-go zone. Yo, she said she offended. That was crazy, yo. Yo, how did that happen on the live stream though? Yo, they caught me slipping. What am I stuck on? Oh. Yo, how? How Midjourney caught me slipping on the stream. Wait a minute. Yo, Midjourney caught me slipping on the stream with the tatas. And everybody who was in, yo, I meant no malice. I'm just trying to show off Midjourney. That's the only thing I was doing, yo. I was just trying to show off Midjourney. And then they hit me with the woo woo and the hee hee, like real quick. You got me. I ain't know. Yeah, the family still owns the land around it, which lets you know there is definitely something to that if they just quarantined and blocked off that portion where the supposed hole is at. Yeah, because at first I was like, yeah. Because it did catch me off guard, but I had that second one like I tried to make it look good. But yo, hey yo, that's on the AI. And see now, see I ain't no pervert though. See I get what I'm gonna just sit here and be like typing in some weird ass prompts, like nah, cause all that shit is traceable. You ain't know, man. My mid journey ain't for no shit like that. Well, wait a minute, cause I have done nude art. See, this is damn. Bro, you know how hard it is to get models to pose nude for you? I only have about four nude paintings of women and no nude paintings of men. Even though I've asked men to model nude for me, like dudes like, and I don't think I give off Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, but hey, bro, it is what it is. So that's like my partially nude males are me. Like I can like that's the only guy who's willing to take his shirt off for me. Is that guy? But like women are kind of is damn that's crazy. Well, not really, I guess. But you can do that with the AI now. Once again, that's what I keep thinking. You're like, honestly, I will never need. I want to paint a space scene of a comet and meteor shower. I just made that shit. Can I find something like that? Yeah, but it won't be my image and I don't have the rights to it. Can I go take a picture like that? No. Why? I don't have a spaceship. I don't know when the next meteor shower is going to hit the planet Earth, so I can't be ready for that photo op. But now with AI, if I can imagine that shit, I can make that shit. I never thought about doing like, but my nude art is tastefully nude, like classical nude art. People, the female body is like the most beautifulest thing that God ever crafted with His mind or His hands or whatever He used. A man's rib, if you believe that part of it. But the man, look, niggas been painting women forever, bro. You just so women are so beautiful, man, so beautiful, bro. But if you can do it tastefully, and show off the elegant curves of the human anatomy and um, the soft suppleness of the feminine body, which is the vessel that creates life. You know, I like showing that shit off. If you do it tastefully, not gratuitous or pornographic, because there's like ways that can make it look not nice. You know, but I don't know. An AI robot in Saudi Arabia copped a feel on the newscast. What? Get out of here, bro. Robots already trying to cop a feel. You about can you hit a robot with a harassment suit? I don't know if you can hit a robot with the harassment thing or not. Yo, my goddamn, my pop socket. Can I? No, that's gonna cover that camera. I ain't know if I can. Wait a minute. Damn, check you out. YouTube. Look at YouTube chilling on Instagram like y'all been on each other. Man, my outer box is slowly falling apart. So that shit already snapped right there. Damn. But that ain't too much of a big deal, honestly. But then the other day, my little socket thing popped off, and that shit would not go back on, yo. So I gorilla glued that bitch back. Hold tight, gorilla glue. All right. I feel like I ought not fuck with that for at least until tomorrow. And if that shit don't work, if it come back off, I'm gonna get some goddamn, you know, the shit that always worked, that crazy glue. Remember the old crazy glue commercials when the dude glued his hard hat to a beam or some shit? It's crazy. I feel so old. Anyway, I feel hungry as shit too. I ate my lunch early as hell. We had a training this morning called PREA, Prevention for Assault and Sexual Abuse in Prison or some shit like that. But basically telling like any kind of outside vendors, volunteers, nonprofits like us, and like any kind of entities that enter the prison, like basically their protocol. We have to go do this every 5 years. And yeah, so we had our PREA training this morning where, you know, you don't get too personal, you don't do this, you don't do that, blah, blah, blah. We get it. I understand. Nigga, I'm not sneaking shit in and I'm not sneaking shit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell these niggas where I live and they don't know my phone number. You know, and I'm not asking them where they live. So don't share no personal information. Don't fuck the inmates. I'm not trying to fuck none of the inmates, so I'm good on that part. Don't fuck the staff. I'm not trying to fuck none of the staff. I'm good on that part. Yeah, like I say, contraband, everything. I'm good. I go in the prison. I do my job. I leave the prison. So you ain't even all that extra stuff. Yeah, nah. Motherfuckers like, yo, Trap. You think you can like mail this for me on the outside? Nah, nigga, this is my job. You just mail what? Don't think you. I don't know what's in that envelope, nigga. Is you? How you even get that in? You had that in your pocket? Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm not mailing. I'm not taking no letter out here to mail that shit for you. Sorry, but I'm not. I can't do that, bro. And then like sometimes I have worksheets and shit for them. Yo, Trap. You think I can keep this pencil? Nope. I keep 20 pencils in my bag. I count them before I go and because I got to see which ones need sharpening or whatever. When I leave, I got to count. I need 20 pencils when I leave. Y'all ain't about to get me hemmed up in shit, nigga. This is my job, man. I'm not. You take that pencil back to your block, and then you stab somebody with that shit. They gonna be like, "Where you get that pencil from?" Not for me. No, sir. I can't play these games with these guys. And some of them cool. Some of them just, once again, they just, you know, made a mistake. And then plus our classes are only for like low level offenses anyway. Like these ain't no murderers or child molesters or nothing like that. These dudes got like some drug charges or some child support or some shit like that, or like motherfucking violation or their parole or some dumbass shit. These just These motherfuckers just do some just make like bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? They not. I don't deal with no like violent criminals or nobody like that. So, but then at the same time, this is my damn job, bruh. Y'all do. I'm in here to help y'all while y'all do y'all time. But man, look. Other than that, I can't. I ain't got no. I ain't got no favors. No favor. How I'm gonna get what you? How you gonna pay me back, man? Huh? If I do you a favor, how you gonna? Ain't no. I can't do no favors. I use acetone to mix it with styrofoam as a glue. What the hell? All right, back on some Midjourney while that canvas dries. That's like I said. That's my next. That's my next thing. All right, so yeah, next one is gonna be something like this. I might just go back and delete a bunch of these. I'm not gonna use all of these. A lot of them look good, kind of like that one too. Kind of like the clouds on this one. Like I said, I can try to incorporate a couple of different features because I've been trying to blend them, but haven't been able to get like this is kind of like one of the better ones where it's the meteor strikes in like the clouds, the impact sites like this. But then I ain't really like the colors on this one, which I could just edit that mentally myself. So we'll see. We're gonna do a combination of like some of these images, and then the next one maybe. Let's see. Here's another scene of like ancient. Yo, Frankie, was good, bro? Ancient man discovering like some ruins, some prehistoric ruins. Cause I don't think the Egyptians actually built the pyramids. I think they just found them shits. I ain't really like that one. Yeah, now that one, they look crazy. Almost look like a dragon. Once again, that's how myths and legends are born when they say uh, the gods breathe fire or some shit like that. Man, look, that shit probably some crazy ass meteor shower. Not that one. I thought there was one more that was not that one. Or is it this one? Yeah, kind of like this one right here. I'm gonna have to use that styrofoam and just like some fingernail polish remover. That shit smells like it'll burn your damn lungs though. All right, I don't know what I need to start building some more prompts. All right. Now, like I say, they make it so easy. Let me go back to Explore and hope they don't hit me with the wham wham. They make it so easy to copy prompts now. What if I refresh this? Yeah. Like I said, man, Bitcoin. All right, we need a new thumbnail for Bitcoin. You just tell AI to make that shit, and then it does it. It just does it for you. Nobody don't really have to work on making shit no more, yo. Um, Next thing I want to do is um, like actually like a city type scene of should I say what should I look for? Advanced city or futuristic? If I say futuristic city or ancient city, ancient futuristic city. Let me put ancient city. All right, so I put ancient city in the search, and then we get a bunch of images start to pop up. It's pixelated like Minecraft. The city of Ur. Okay, so this is more like architecture. I wanted something like city life. Ancient city. Hmm. Hmm. What's the prompt for this? 6,000 BC. Imagine the time when the world famous ancient city of Ephes was built. Greek people working in the ancient city. Greek clothes on workers. Sculptures carved in white marble. Stonework and marble columns of the ancient city of Ephesus. Roads are being built from marble. Ultra quality, hyper realistic 32K, and that's one of the images that came out. He used stylized 250, and I like that. So okay, so if he started with a year 6,000 BC, and he referenced Greek in a city, okay, so maybe if I do some shit like alternate reality or alternate universe 6,000 BC, futuristic Egypt. I tried using that a few times on the older ones, like saying futuristic Egypt, and like it doesn't compute sometimes. I wonder if it'll be better at doing that now. See, some of these prompts be super long, bro. Damn, I don't want to have to. I be hating write long ass prompts like that. A bustling ancient Chinese street scene depicting the opening of the Ginseng soup shop. The image showcases a traditional Chinese village street with quaint houses and a lively atmosphere. People are gathered around a small, inviting shop with a sign that reads Ginseng soup in Chinese characters. The shop is adorned with traditional decorations and lanterns reflecting the charm and culture of the ancient China. The scene is a part of a TV series, Dear Little Ginseng Spirit. It's set in a mortal world, capturing a significant moment in the story. Imagine is the image is on 16:9 ratio. Ideal for a PowerPoint background. I've never seen that. Ideal for a PowerPoint background. What the? Why? But if you look at it, that's damn near dead on. Whatever sign is for the soup shop in a bustling city street of ancient China. The soup shop looks like it's about to open it. It's adorned with traditional decorations. Okay, so I want something like this. I want a city scene similar to this, but I want it to be like a alternate future, like alternate past where they already had high technology. So now I can use this image, or I can use the style of the image without actually having to use their prompt. So that's what I'm looking for, something along the lines of like bustling city streets, But all these are like, so what if I do cyberpunk city life? And then if I can take an image from an ancient world and a cyberpunk image and blend those together with like a prompt that I create myself, and so it'll have to use the style. It can use like the reference from an ancient image, but the style of a new image. Cyber cyberpunk. So this is cyberpunk city life, and this is what comes up when I search that. This is dope. Mm. Hmm. Okay, I like that. I'm even heart that. I don't know why. That's so cool though. Okay. Or what if I do Earth Punk? Hmm. All right, guys. So that's a little bit of Midjourney Alpha. Like I said, if you are a subscriber to Midjourney's paid uh, servers, and you have generated over 1,000 images, you can potentially have access. Ooh, that's nice. You can potentially have access to this new um, web version that they have. It's outside of Discord. So Midjourney was a platform that is actually was only accessible through the Discord servers. But this is their own thing now, and so this is just their website, and it works really good. And it's doing a lot of stuff that it used to didn't do. Like I'm telling you, it already got me once before. Let me get out of there. Uh, and then, like I say, well, I'll show you how easy it is to. So, damn, what is? It's not Earth Punk, but what is kind of like steampunk, but everything is like all green and plush all the time. It's called something punk. Um, Anybody know what I'm talking about? No. He said these prompts are written by meth heads or AI software. So they just, but then if it's written by the AI, you gotta prompt the AI to make the prompt. That's why I tried it one time with Chat GPT and try to get the chat bot to make a prompt for me. And I'm like, I'm just prompting the prompter to make a prompt when I should just, man, oh man, the hands, bro, the hands are looking. Look at that, man. That looks good, bro. The blurred out and the foreshortening, you can see the centric focal point here, and then everything else is all blurred. You got the sun rays coming in, putting this little light on her face right there. Damn, bro. Um. All right, so this is no particular city life. I just put city life on here. So let's see. I guess when I did put I just wanted to see something real quick. Like I say, this is it pulls up so fast. Everything is so fast on here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But why is my mouse? My mouse is clicking for me. What happened? What? No. What did I just do? Oh my god, yo, my mouse was doing some weird shit. It was just clicking stuff for me. Why can't I think of that style of art? You got steampunk, you got cyberpunk, and then there's a couple other ones, and one of them is just like, I thought it was called earth punk or something, or where like everything is made out of nature, and uh where you incorporate nature more into your architecture. Oh my god, I can't think of it. No. No. I didn't even look at it yet. Let me see. Hmm. Why does it have to be capitalized every time? Yo, and before, like, if you messed up with your prompt and you hit enter, it'll be like, nope, that didn't work, and you would have to redo your whole prompt all over again. Now, if you enter a prompt and something's not right in it, it just lets you know, it flags it like, yo, you got to change this. All right, so I actually just stole somebody's image real quick, and I only changed 3 things about their prompt just to see like how good this will do real quick. All right, I see I can like, ew, what the hell is that? That's weird. All right, but yeah, working with interiors and stuff, like, okay, I can see the kind of words that need to be used. Now, I didn't say anything about bikinis at all. So the prompt says resort, and so it just imagines people at resorts dressed like this. So that gives a lot of good context. I'm not gonna keep that one though. Just trying something real quick. All right, guys. That canvas is primed. That was like my main thing to get done today. I haven't been doing a terrible lot of painting in the past couple of days. Like I said, I was out of town for almost 2 weeks and just trying to get back acclimated to work and getting caught up on a bunch of stuff like that. Getting all the house chores back done and stuff. So, and not that I wasn't painting, but I've been actually on Midjourney hard body for the past like 2 days. And it's kind of boring sometimes because I like yesterday, no lie, I did a whole like full blown studio session in here, but I didn't stream it or anything. I was in here for like 5 hours on Midjourney, just trying to figure out some stuff, really working on that planet scene. As you can see, that's like the most images that I have on there is from that planet meteor thing, and that's before I started realizing, oh, you can just use other people's prompts and shit. I'm like, damn. All right, but I figured some stuff out on my own, and I got some images that I feel comfortable like using as a reference. Like I said, it took all day yesterday, but it was a positive thing, and I'm a little bit more familiar with Midjourney. But there's something another option you can do on here, and it kind of seems like it's telling you to do the same thing. So you can it says vary. It's telling you have this option to vary, and you can do it subtle or strong. And then the next option is upscale. You can do that subtle or creative. Then you can do a remix, and you can do that subtle or strong. Then you can pan. I understand that. You can zoom, and you can change the aspect ratio. I can understand that. Then it says you can rerun in vary region. See, and I've been using the vary region because that was on the last version. But up here, this is where it says vary, subtle or strong. But then you still have the option to vary region. And so I haven't even tried the newer option yet, and I haven't tried like remixing these things. So a few more options on there for me to do. So like I said, I'll just keep playing around with this for a while. And with Midjourney, yeah, if you can think of that shit, you can create that. You can make it into an image that you can use. All you got to do is be able to word it a certain way. If you can word that shit good enough for the AI to understand you, sky's the limit. You can have any reference you need for anything you ever want to create. I'm about to do the same thing, bro. I am so hungry. We did a whole 2 hours in here this evening, and all we did was fucking tone one canvas. It's all good though. It's progress. We got something done today, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me in the studio while we worked on that. So hope everybody enjoys their evening, and I will catch you guys next time. Instagram, you're awesome. YouTube, y'all my foundation, my rock, my peoples. I'm gonna get with all y'all next time. Peace and be easy. I'm to